talking about. We got let's go. All right, so I'm gonna mute you guys. Do not unmute yourself.
Yeah, no, I tried to
You shouldn't try to, but
yeah, I know. I don't
yep, that's why we muted.
go blue.
All right, you guys stop unmuting yourself. So okay. All right, so we got everybody taken care of. Admit all guys, we're gonna crack probably 450 tonight, if not more. Everybody's still trying to get in. So as you're listening, please tell your people, thank you, Leslie H7. If you train people to be on time by starting on time, they will be on time in the future. I get that. But we also just upgraded, so most people thought the room would be full. So I'm giving you guys time to message your people and tell them to get in here. But at this point, they're going to come in and have to wait a sec or get caught up. So
we also had a link that didn't work. And so I had to get it from Sarah. So a bunch just joined after I did.
Yep. And David said it, so you know y'all can't argue it. He said, I'm straight from Canania. And
who's the CEO of this company?
I don't know who the CEO is. They just float around and make videos. I'm really not sure.
They just do Zoom calls.
Someone says Tupac.
Yeah, it might be Tupac. He came back. So we're going to go from there. And again, now I got to mute all you guys because you keep unmuting yourself. All right. So we're going to go with that. Close this. Man, this thing quit jumping up here. All right. Let me know when you can see the screen.
Nice and clear.
All right. That works out for me. And I got to get rid of this. All right. Close that. All righty. So, well, if y'all haven't used any of those yet, you will. All right. Okay, so we're on the website. Any of you guys who have been here with us have seen this before. And we're going to go over it for all the new people so that they can see it as well, so that we do not have to answer the question, where do I get to my benefits? So here's the website. Itsonly5.com. We're going to make this quick, guys. You go to the home button. You hit it once. You can go to our shopping. Our shopping page has several places you can go to. And you can shop for anything from Walmart, Nike, Coach. There's a bunch of different places. So we'll just do Coach today. Normally we do Walmart, but I know a lot of y'all shop at Walmart and I keep talking about people at Walmart. So people have been offended, like Kevin Lincoln. Just saying, since he just got in here. All right. So if you shop, you can go to any of these places. We have thousands, and I do mean thousands, of shops that you can go to. We have some people who have shopped on Walmart.com and saved 40 to 80 bucks. We've got a gentleman, if you guys haven't seen the video floating around, he paid $1,500 a night for his room and would have went, if he would have joined through us and booked his room, he would have saved $600 a night. Okay, so we do have benefits to go with your $5. So
can I say something about shops real quick? Sorry.
Yep.
You can also, in that search bar, you can search your country. We are not in every single country yet, but you can search for your country and it will pull up all the stores that are in your country. That's just a question that we've seen a lot of the last couple of days. So
that's for David Quick, because I know he needs that Canadian thing. All right. So that's the shopping. As she said, you can search for your country. You can search for different places. Most of them are online so that they can ship pretty much anywhere, but there are some that specifically only do certain countries. So now we're going to go to our fun partner site. Guys, There is no commission here. Unlike, I see somebody's trying to draw on my screen again. Unlike the shopping where we do make a commission when you shop and you save, we make a commission. And then that way we take that commission, we advertise the company, get more members, you cycle faster. This is no commission. This is actually just sites that you can use for your benefit, everyday benefit. You want to make business cards and domain names and logos, playing old school games, remove objects from your images, just little things to help you out on a day-to-day basis. Now we're going to go back here. Gold packages, guys. We have a lot of people that are taking advantage of this. Okay, if you want to save for different packages like holidays, weddings, vehicles, let us know. You can do that by filling out this form, or you can schedule an appointment with me. Those appointments are very scattered because we're super busy. But you can fill out this form. We'll get back with you and help you set up your goal. We'll give you more details about that when we talk. You guys will see some of the other stores that we have available on our website. If you're not familiar with those. Now we're going to go to the education side of things. This is John Arnold's favorite, but I'm going to talk about it anyway. So 45,000 free courses, 1,200 free certificates, and 8,000 university courses. These are both paid, discounted, and free. Now, we're not talking just regular old places. We're talking about Ivy League schools, Harvard, Stanford, MIT. Okay.
I would never trust you ever again to do anything.
Okay, so
Yeah, I got you. Oh, that's one.
all right, why are people? Hold on. Y'all need to stop
I
talking.
want to trust you.
Garfield.
I can't trust you because
I don't know why this is not
you
muting.
lied to me, and you made excuses. Because you.
Hey, you guys, William, please turn off the microphone. I keep muting you guys. There we go. Nope, still not muting everybody. Okay, so Ivy League schools, Harvard, MIT, Stanford, Columbia, all of those. You can actually get real courses from them. I'm going to go, I use MIT every time. So we'll use that again. We actually have a lot of people in here that are already taking our courses. And at the end of the call, we'll let you guys talk about that. But these are straight from MIT. You got a bunch of free courses, different things. You want to learn to be a better entrepreneur, you can do that. Or as Neville says, it's only 5-preneur. And as you see, there are some here that are paid, but those are at a discount. So you will be able to take those. But like I said, these are real courses from real. Let's see if we can go to this one. You notice edx.org, and it's backed by MIT here in the website. All right, so now we're going to go back. And we're going to skip from education down to our charities. We have our 6 featured charities here. We have a whole list of other charities. And if you know someone who is an actual nonprofit and they want to, you want to put them on our list, you can fill out the form here. Once we validate their nonprofit status, we will then put them on the list above. Okay, so if you don't find them here and you know of a charity that we can put on here, by all means, like I use St. Jude all the time. When you donate to these charities, they do not go through us. We do not have anything to do with it. It goes straight to St. Jude. They don't even know we sent you there because we want it to be all about your donation. We're not trying to get credit. we're trying to help the charities. So going back, there are these 6 featured. Like I said, there are other ones. If you know one, fill out this form. We're going to skip past, go down our travel portal. This is where the gentleman checked his room and would have saved $600. Why? Because we are not just Expedia.com affiliates. We have partnered with Expedia Group that actually holds all of these companies under one umbrella. So you get to be powered by all of these. So you're definitely going to find the best deal. All right, now go to our next one. Our good info, that's our blogs. Most of that is taken care of by Sarah. She gives you guys information and cool stuff to read. Our downloadable page, we've been adding a little bit here and there, things that you guys have given us, but you can come in here and you can look at different things to post on your social media, your Instagram, wherever you want. I like the happy birthday one here because Facebook tells you every day it's somebody's birthday. You can do any of these. I love this one because I'm sarcastic, if none of you have even noticed that yet. If you're waiting for a sign, guess what? This is it. Now, if you like this, you can download it. And my computer's actually working the way it should. So you didn't see how fast it downloaded. But that's why the page reloaded. It's simple. You do not have to right click. Just click the download button. So just different things you can post. It's only 5. Hyperlines 2022. Not saying a word. Submitted by some of our users. The happy birthday one here. You can actually use this as a way to pay it forward. And you can send this to someone and then pay them in. Okay. So that one was brought to you by Bitcoin Queen. So shout out to her. And just some other few things on here that you guys can use. We will be uploading scripts for emails and posts and stuff like that. For all of you guys who want to see our videos, come to our media page. Okay, if you come to our media page, you can see a lot of our top videos, our overviews, some of the training stuff. And for everything, just click on watch on YouTube. That will bring you to our YouTube channel. And we're not going to play that, but you guys can go watch it. So you'll be able to see these videos amongst a lot of other ones. John, Guillermo, myself, we're all working on training videos for everything from how to log in to how to buy purchase positions. So every little step that we can do. Actually, John's got a video up there that is talking about your whole sign-up process. So you guys can go check that out. Make sure you send your people to it. Also, we have a careers page. If you go that page and you think you might have some skills to help us out, set an appointment with me and we'll talk about where we can go from that point. So this is our page. All right, this is our, if you want to go to the actual home page, you just click home twice and you're back. Now, for all the new people that haven't seen this yet, you can come here and click on the About page, and you can come in and get a biography of all our core members. So you get to see some pictures of me and my family, our walking attitudes, when we went to Disney and rode the Dumbo ride. You know, you got to do that. If you go to Disney, you got to ride the stupid rides. But me and my son in our over everything hats, something else we do. But you get to read a little bit about us and our family. We have the same thing for John and Lisa. We have one for Guillermo. We got to show him. We got to be able to talk stuff about him. So here's your wonderful G. This is your G guy. Guillermo, he has his page up here and his wife. And no, Guillermo, I didn't put your proposal picture up there yet. I might still have to do that. But Guys, we're holding steady around 450. So you can still get your people in. We're not even halfway yet. All right, so that is the website. Those are the pages. Get yourself familiar with them. Now, for all you guys who are still using this link, you can go to this link and you can watch the 2 videos. And if you give someone your username, they input their username here. And we'll just do this. Once you put your username in, you click the join button and notice who their sponsor is, Mr. John Arnold. Okay, so it does work that way. Sometimes it's easier, but the reason we do this, guys, is because we want you to be able to send them to itsonly5.com first, because they need to go somewhere where they can see what the site is, not just the membership back office. Okay, and I'm going to touch on one more thing that you guys all need to use. I need to hear these words coming out of everybody's mouth or out of everybody's messenger. It's only5.com/support. If your people have a question that you don't know how to answer, send them here to the frequently asked questions. And guess what, guys? It's even searchable. So let's see if I say something like, I need to change my sponsor. And then we're going to go, oh, guess what? You can go to itsonly5.com/support. It'll tell you what happens there. But then if you still can't fix it, look at this. You can put in a sponsor change. Okay, you fill out the necessary pertinent information, and then you hit submit. First and foremost, I want you guys to understand it is not instant. You do not get a message back in 30 seconds or less. Okay, we do about 48 business hours till our whole list is complete. Okay, the reason we say business hours is, for example, this is a holiday weekend. Support will be closed on Monday. So you may not hear back on Monday, and we will not answer the phones because it's a holiday. Okay, but you fill out this form, fill it out completely, guys. If what you need is not a referral, still not showing, change email, change information, just click other and then go to this box down here and write in your description. Okay, very simple. It goes through every time. If you guys are in your member back office and you hit support, it will not come to us. This is the page you use. Okay. Now, hopefully everybody is understanding the support area. And like I said, we are working on all the tickets. You will hear back. If you don't hear back, check the email that you sent in the support ticket. We do respond. Sarah is on it. She takes care of it as quickly as she possibly can. But if she needs information, she will email you back. And you need to check that if you want it done quickly. All right. So we want to take care of you. You just got to make sure you give us the right tools to do it with. Okay, so we're all done. We don't have to explain the compensation plan. We're not going to talk about certain colors of lines. We're not going to show those because I know none of y'all wanted to hear about that because, you know, I don't know who's been promoting orange lines all day. I'm not sure what that even means. Says a lot of people. All right, so we're reaching 465 now. All right, so we're going to do this. You guys know this page. You've seen this before. Janet, get back, Janet. It doesn't look, it's not that exciting. Okay, so here's what we do, guys. You all know this. We start out with $5. You put in your $5 plus your $1 processing fee. Just so you guys know, I've heard a lot of questions about if we're paying it forward in our back office, why do we pay $6? You pay $6 because we still have processing fees through our bank. We have to put it in the bank and then take it back out and send it to you. That's a processing fee. So that's where that comes from. It is not made up. It's not there just to hang out with us or whatever. That's why it's there. But we all know regular math. If I put in $5, you get 2 people under you, 4 people under them, 8 people under those 4. When those 8 people come in, they're all going to pay you $5. Math is the same everywhere you go. It comes out to $40. That is all you will ever have to put out of pocket. That's all you're ever required to pay. All of the money to get to cycle 2, that $20 here, came out of the 40 that you earned. So you put the 20 in to go to cycle 2. You now have $1 that comes out to go to the person who invited you. A simple thank you for inviting me and putting me in the program. You get to keep $19. Okay, guys, that's over 300% profit. Okay, so I know $19 is not a lot, but if you had spent $600 and got $1,900 back, most of you guys would be jumping out of your chair right now. Okay, because a lot of the things that we've all been in do not work. So you're going to repeat that process. Remember, we gave the $20 for you already. 8 people, we eventually give you $160. We're going to take 50 out to put you in the cycle 3. The person who invited you now gets to walk away with $5 more. So here's the thing. If you pay it forward and you put people in, if they come in like Lisa Arnold is doing right now, if they come in and they cycle through 2, then you get your $6 back. You can pay it forward to a new person. Okay. That's one of our key functions here. We want people to help each other, but you get to walk away with $105 at that point for yourself. That process is going to continue exactly the same until you get to level 6. Now, this is where everybody wants to see. Just so you guys are aware, we have 3 positions on the verge of going into level 6, cycle 6. Not out of, but going into. So what happens? You put in $1,000 that we took from your level 5. 8 people come in, give you the same thing. It's $8,000. We take $2,000 to pay for you to get into cycle 7. Your sponsor will now receive $245. Okay, that's one heck of a paycheck just for saying, hey, come join this process. Or for saying, hey, I just paid for you to join this process. Okay, people will join stuff if they don't have to pay. I know $6 is not a lot, but a lot of people just don't join because of the principle. Okay, so at this level, you will walk away with $4,755. Why is that $1,000 short? Because we took $1,000 of your dollars, which no other program normally does, and we forced you to be successful by putting you right back into cycle 1, round 1, with 200 new positions. Those positions are going to follow the same pattern we just went over. So you have 200 positions that now will cycle at some point and give you $19 a piece. That's $3,800 in your pocket that you didn't even have to think about making. Okay, so that process is going to happen again on 7. It's going to happen again on 8. And it's going to happen again on 9. So at different times, a total of 800 new positions will go through this whole cycle again. Now, when I say go through the whole cycle, that means the first 100 that you made here on cycle 6 started over at 1, and they will reach cycle 6, and they will multiply just like your original position did. Okay, so this is going to happen repeatedly, but your original position is going to fly through here. On the 9th round, we're also going to take $10 out of you. That's going to pay for you to get into round 2. Again, no money out of your pocket other than the $6. Okay, it's never required. Now, if you want to fund your back office so you can share with people, that's completely fine, but it's not required. So we take the $10 out. It's going to move you to round 2, which we'll get to in a second. And the person who invited you that said, hey, Kiana, come join this. And you said, Kiana said, well, I'm not really seriously thinking about I want to do that. And they said, too bad, because I already paid you. I paid for you. So here's your password and your login. You're going to take this money whether you like it or not. You gave that person $4,254 because they invited you. Now imagine if you were their sponsor along with 9 other people. That now turns into $40,000. So do you have to recruit? Absolutely not. We'll get into why later. But do you want to? It all depends on how much money you want to earn. Okay. But as the person who's joining, and I don't know who that is drawn on my screen, but whatever, you get to walk away with $88,516. Okay. Now imagine what kind of payday that would be. But before we go any further on to the next round, remember all of these 800 new positions? How would you love to be the sponsor? Let's just say Betsy was the one that you sponsored, and she got all through this cycle and had 800 new positions. Guess who gets the sponsor incentive for all those 800 positions? The person who signed Betsy up gets those position sponsors. All right. So when she hits 200, and let's just say, for example, 200 people from Betsy's positions comes through, your sponsor is going to get 200 times $4,254. Okay, so everybody excited about the green lines? You can just wave. You don't got to yell and scream. All right, so if we're excited about the green lines, we're going to move on to round 2. Remember, we took your $10 out of here to move you into round 2. Oh, wait, I see something different, but I'm not going to talk about it yet. Round 2, you start out at cycle 10. Same process. You spend $10. 8 people give you $10. It comes out to 80. You put 40 to bring you into the new cycle. Your sponsor gets 2. You walk away with 38. That process happens over and over again until we get down to this first green line. Because the tickets are $10 a piece, we spend the same money, $1,000. That buys you 100 new tickets that go back to cycle 10 on round 2. Now, those 200 positions are going to follow the same thing that we're about to talk about. So we go through, you walk through 13 and you're walking away with 1,904. Your sponsor gets to walk away with 96. Okay, you cycle through, your tickets come back up here to cycle 10. We go to 14, 15. You get another 100 tickets that start back at cycle 10. And then we're going to skip down to 16 and not talk about the orange lines that y'all are looking at me all crazy about. Okay, so we're going to skip down. Same process is going to happen over and over again. This time it's going to happen 5 times. So that means 500 tickets are going to go back up here to cycle 10 and follow this whole process all over again. Okay, they're even going to go through this little thing right here that's called an orange line, or AKA Hyperline. That Hyperline is now going to give you 200 tickets. Now, what I want you guys to think about is when you first came in, if there were 200 tickets created right after you joined and you were sitting on cycle 1, guess who would have cycled immediately? Okay. How do you think the people you bring in are going to feel when those hyperlines start going crazy and people come in and they cycle within minutes, not days, not hours, minutes? Okay. So all those cycles, all these orange lines are always going to come back to cycle 1, round 1. And it's going to help the new person coming in, creating a new position. Now, so we're back on round 2. Notice there's one green line. We have 100 new tickets here, here, and here. So you put 500 tickets back on cycle 10. That keeps the momentum of round 2 going consistently. Then you're going to take the 200 tickets and you're going to put them back on cycle 1. That now helps create even more momentum for the new people coming in. We want to keep them excited. We want to keep them moving. And guess what? The message that all of you guys have sent us is, oh, well, when I first joined, I cycled in X number of days. Just imagine how fast you're going to cycle when these orange lines kick in, along with the green ones. Now, in round 2, you're going to walk away with $5,641 just for telling Kevin Lincoln, man, you need to come join this. You've got to get in here. This is great. And, you know, I'm going to bring Patricia in. I'm bringing in Janet. And all of these people are going to sign up under me, and I'm going to get this incentive. But they are going to walk away with over 188,000, 181,000. Now, I don't know about you, but I know people who don't make that in a year. Okay. So for somebody who is broke, who's struggling, who has children, if they walk away with 181,000, even if it takes a whole year to do it, they are going to be jumping for joy nonstop. Imagine the change in that person's life, whether they can now give to their church, they can buy a new house, they can do anything that they couldn't do before will make a huge change. But we're going to take out $20 and we're going to bring you over to round 3. So same scenario. We still have one green line. Okay, but the positions cost $20 a piece. So when you get down to cycle 22, we're going to take $1,000 and buy 50 tickets that will start over at cycle 19. We're going to get down to this orange line here. At this point, we are taking a total of $2,000 back and putting in your name back on cycle 1, 200 new positions. So again, now we're helping the little guy who just came in. Okay. That process is going to repeat itself. It's just like all the other charts. At the end, we're going to take away $50 for you to go to round 4. But as the sponsor, you're going to walk away with $21,300. Now that right there is also more than some people's yearly salary. And you got it just for saying, hey, Rod P., I need you to come in here and join this program. And Rod said, yeah, sure, I'll give it a try. I'm not really sure, but I'll try it out. What's the heck? It's only $5. So you get that. Rod would walk away with 415,000 over and some change. Okay. That right there is a game changer. Okay. That means, you know, they always say money won't change me. Yes, it will. It'll change your address. It'll change the car you drive. It'll change a lot about you. Okay. Hopefully it doesn't make you a jerk, but sometimes that happens. I can't control that. So we've taken your $50 out and we brought you back up into round 4. On round 4, same process. Now we're buying 20 tickets because they're $50 a piece. They all go back to cycle 28. They follow that process and they continue on from round 4 through round 7. At that point, again, you have another 200 tickets that are sent back to round 1. Now imagine right now we have, I believe it's over 12 people on round 5. Okay, they're at different spaces, so some need more people than others. But if those 12 people within a couple of days came through this cycle, look at how many tickets they would send back to round 1. Okay, so that's literally 2,400 tickets and 2,400 new positions to help that many more people cycle to the next level and push people through. So at this point, because you were the person who invited me, you're going to walk away with $47,000. Okay. That's no chump change. It's not the greatest salary in the world, but it does help. And a lot of people don't earn that. But you, as the person in this level, will walk away with $914,000 and change. You can't tell me you wouldn't be excited about that. So now we're not going to go any further because Guillermo told me I can't have any more levels. We can't have any more rounds. We have to stop. We cannot do any more because it's too much. And Betsy told me she doesn't understand, how is somebody going to make all that money? What would they need with it? Why do they need so many positions? And I told them because I'm greedy and I wanted to make more. So I'm going to go against what Guillermo said, and I'm going to show you anyway. We're on round 5. You guys notice something? I'll slightly pause. We're going to pause for dramatic effect. I'm going to pretend I'm drinking something because it's gross. But at this one, myself and the core team decided we were going to surprise you. You want hyperlines? We're going to give you hyperlines. Everything on this chart is exactly the same, except they're $100 a piece. So we only buy you 10 tickets to go back to level 37. Now, you have 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5 hyperlines. That means 1,000 positions after your one position goes through here and cycles out. That means 1,000 positions per person will go back to cycle 1, round 1. That means 1,000 tickets. You have a boatload of people who are cycling. But imagine, we'll just talk about the 12 positions that are about to go into round 6 or into cycle 6. If those come here, then we literally have 12 people times 1,000. That's 12,000 new positions that get to come into cycle 1, round 1, and help that many more people cycle through almost instantaneously. And with that kind of momentum, you will actually cycle into 2 and out of 2 pretty quickly. So that's round 5. So we decided to do that for you. As a sponsor, you get to walk away with 101,000 and change. As the person in this section, you will get to walk away with $1.8 million in change. Okay? And it's all math, guys. I really wish whoever's doing that would stop. But it's whatever. So literally, you get to walk away with over $1 million, almost 2 million. So that's on round 5. But guess what? John Arnold came in and he said, no, Elton, we can't do it that way. We got to do it differently. And he said, let's go to round 6 and do it again. Okay. Hyperlines are literally everywhere. Okay. So same process. Your hyperlines kick in. You got another 1,000 people coming from this round, just from your efforts. They go back to round 1 and help people cycle. Now, at this point, we're going to hold $1,000 to put you on round 7. But as the person who invited me, you get to walk away with over $400,000. Okay, that could be years of salary. The person that is in this, that is running this position, is going to walk away with over $9 million. Okay, now, I don't think that's a number to laugh at. That's not a number to sneeze at. I would love to be there right now. So we're going to go to round 7, the final round. And as you see, John forced me to do it. He twisted my arm and he told me, if you don't do this, I'm not being part of the company. That's what he said. He said he would leave all his positions and he would bust up out of here. That's what he said. Because I have to do this. See, he left me. I see how it is. Oh, he's back because he knows we did it. All right. So the same thing happens. I'll pause. You guys can go back and check the numbers. 1,000 more tickets for every person who comes through here goes back to cycle 1 and helps that many more people. You get 1 ticket this time because it's a $1,000 board. Those all go back to 55 to keep the momentum of that board going. But guess what? The momentum is really started way back on cycle 1, round 1. When you get to round 7, everyone is cycling through here. That means thousands of positions per day are being placed back in cycle 1, round 1, to help every single person come in, and they will cycle almost immediately. Guys, you've seen the momentum that we've had. We've got it between 4 and 7 days where people cycle. Imagine when all these positions are being purchased in your name and rounding back to cycle 1, how many people will jump for joy and cycle almost immediately? And what kind of story will that give somebody when they say, man, I jumped in, I didn't even have time to pay because somebody went in the global PIF, because you're making a crap ton of money and you in the global PIF and you paid them forward immediately after they joined. So they didn't even have to pay. So guess what? It's only 5.com becomes it's only free.com, because our members know what it's like to be starting out. And we understand that our goal is to help people, not just make money. I know there's some of you out here that could care less. You want the paycheck, but I know there's a lot of you that I've talked to personally that have churches in mind, that have organizations in mind, that Kevin wants to take all his records out of storage and give them to me, so he has to pay to ship it. Betsy, I know Betsy's already talking about places she's going to help, you know. So there's a bunch of you guys who are ready to do things that are fun, that are helpful. And how many things could you do if you, as my sponsor, walked away with over $750,000? And the person who is in here, if this was my position, I get to walk away with 18.5 million. And if you notice, the program is complete. All right. Now, program's complete, but remember, you have all these green lines that have to catch up with you. They're all cycling back around, going through these green lines and these orange lines. So really, the program is not complete. It's just still going with different positions. Now, I know some of you guys will be like, okay, I'm done. I can't make any more money. This is ridiculous. I can't even put it in the bank. The bank won't even let me put it in. But guess what? I have a bank that'll take all your money. So if you need to give some of it up, you can send it to us at the core team. We will be glad to store it for you at about a 98% interest rate. So program's over. You've started. You're like, oh man, this is great. You're bringing people in like it's nothing because they see that you became wealthy. You have become smarter because you're taking our courses. You have learned different things. You've changed your address. You changed the car you drive, all the above. So they're coming in now. And now you're still getting sponsor incentives. We haven't even capped that iceberg yet. Okay. So again, this is how it works. You don't need to start over. But if we could get you to this point, how many people would you pay in so that they could get to that point? Okay. We need to find, even if you get to round 5 and you have $1 million and you have 20 people that you've sponsored, that's over $2 million that you've made just off of sponsorships. I think you'll do okay. And we can go out and grab people and say, look, I know you're hungry. How many times would it be, how nice would it be to see that homeless person on the street And instead of just driving by and saying, well, I wish I could help them, you could stop, pull over, take that person to a hotel at least, pay their $6 to get them in, and watch them cycle almost instantaneously. And now you've given them a tool that they can be self-sufficient on. Okay. You've given them a way to get off the street. I know I got the privilege of having dinner on. And by the way, guys, when we unmute the mics, I want everybody to say happy anniversary to Betsy and her husband. We got the privilege of taking them out to dinner and enjoying their company last night. And it was a really great time. She got to learn a lot about me. Yeah, there's her husband. He tried to hide. I'm not even going to talk about him because he tries to hide off to the side like we don't know he's there. But we were talking about some things that they want to do. Everything from rehab, helping people get in and out and be stable on rehab, out of rehab, just different things, guys. And we will be bringing programs to our company where you can not only help our charities, but just imagine if we came to you and we said, hey guys, we want to start a rehab house for homeless women. I'm just throwing something out there. And everybody could chip in because you all have the financial abundance and the ability to do so. Imagine we could do a chain of those houses throughout the US, throughout Canada, New Zealand, Australia, wherever, and actually help people make a difference. Okay, we can all sit and complain and say we wish things were different, but if we don't actually do it and make the change, you can't complain about it. So at this point, that's what the green lines are all about. And that's really all we got to talk about. And I know I see all these people with their hands up already. So I'm sure everybody's gonna have questions. Now, we are going till 10:30. At 10:30, whether Garfield says so or not, we are shutting the meeting off. We want you guys to enjoy your evening. So yes, the replay will be on within an hour, probably. It just depends on how long YouTube takes to upload it. And as long as we're not here for 2 hours, Mr. Hammond, we will be able to do that. So, and thank you for whoever that was that said this is mathematically brilliant, because Andrea knows I went to Pontiac schools and she knows how they didn't teach us things. So with that said, I'm going to unmute everybody. First thing I want you to say, don't ask any questions. Don't say thank you. I want you to say happy anniversary to Betsy and her husband. Go ahead and unmute yourself.
Happy anniversary.
Happy anniversary.
Love you.
Now,
Oh, look, somebody gave you a horn blow.
Happy anniversary to Betsy and her husband.
Oh, I had to know that was Wilfred.
happy anniversary.
Happy anniversary.
All right, guys, now I'm sure they have something to say. So just let them
Happy anniversary from Hawaii.
Happy anniversary from Quebec, Canada.
That was excellent.
Happy anniversary
I
from
cannot
all
hear
of
now.
Happy anniversary, Sacramento, California. Betsy, I love you. Thank you, sir.
Questions and answers.
All right, guys.
Feliz aniversario a todos. Feliz aniversario a Betsy y a su esposo.
What? Oh,
Stop it, John. You're trying to get Big One Clean all
Feliz
worked up.
aniversario.
sorry.
See? There's my paisanos.
Where's Lisa at? That's it. I'm sick and Lisa on you.
Oh, come on now. You didn't have to go there now.
Lisa already knows.
7 years.
She knows
Wow.
exactly where you are.
Yeah.
All right, guys. So give them a chance to say their piece. Betsy, go ahead.
Okay, well, I don't know what, thank you, everybody. Yep, we've been married happily for 47 years. And,
47 years.
yep, and it's only the grace of God that's helped us survive the craziness. Not between us, but out there.
That's awesome. That's awesome.
All right, so we're gonna open it up for questions. Like I said, exactly 21 minutes from now, we're shutting it off. So
Hey,
let's
Elton.
understand. Yes.
Did he say 10:45?
Did I say what?
Elton. Did he
Yes.
say 10:45?
Okay, y'all just want
You think we can get some coupon codes?
Make it 10:45 for all that anniversary talk.
Elton,
Okay.
do you think we can get some coupon codes?
Maybe if you put your hand up, I might answer that.
Oh, shoot, I'm sorry. I'm so sorry.
It's support.com. No, I'm just saying it's only 5 support.com. I know that's not the right address, but y'all don't go to it anyway. I'm just kidding. All right, Wyona, go ahead. We got to make this quick so I can get through as many questions as possible.
All right, I had a few, but that can wait till. But the main one I wanted to know is support still open? Because one of my people that invited in is still showing up free. She says she paid, and this is like a couple days.
Yep, support is still open. When did you put in your ticket?
I think she said 2 days ago.
Okay, we will check and see if she put it in, but we usually range right around 48 hours, business hours. So she should have already been checked. She might want to check her email in case Sarah needed some other information.
Alrighty, and you're not having a Zoom on Monday, right? The 4th?
No Monday Zoom. We probably will bypass Monday and Sunday Zoom this week because of the holiday.
Right.
But we will be back. And John, are you still doing, John and Guillermo, are you still doing the Spanish calls?
Yeah, I'm doing the call tomorrow at 9 o'clock.
Okay. But we will be back for the regular corporate calls on, I just love saying corporate calls, but we will be back for that on Thursday.
Next Thursday. All right, thank you.
All right, thank you. Neville Swabby.
Yes, sir.
How's it going, sir?
It's going good so far, but I have one problem.
What is that?
From the moment I joined this, there's a wrong email address that is in mine, and I'm trying to get it so I can get my mails because I'm not getting any mails. I don't see what is going on.
Okay. Well, we talked about the mail situation. It's in the frequently asked questions. Have you put a support ticket in on itsonly5.com?
I put a support ticket in days ago. I tried again and I emailed one in also. I just need my email address to change and the mails them forward to the new email address.
Okay. First of all, some of the emails are being paused because, guys, we have a 15,000 hour or 15,000 email per hour limit. Now, you remember, every time you buy a position, every time somebody cycles, every time somebody joins, every time your person upgrades or cycles up, you get an email. We cap out at 15,000 an hour. We cannot get it any faster. Okay.
All right. You see, the only problem I have is that I just need my email address to change in my back office because I haven't gotten a mail since.
Okay. Can you put that in the chat room? Or when did you said you put it in days ago? How many days ago?
About 4 days ago.
Okay, that you might want
from the very first time I joined.
Okay, then you need to make.
Do autofill. Okay. I do autofill and the wrong email address get there.
Okay.
So I don't get any mail.
Okay.
I just posted the support link in the chat room.
But he's not going to get the email because he's got the wrong email on his profile. So what you need to do, Neville, is go in, put another support ticket in, and put the email that you can check so that we can get in touch with you through support. That's why you haven't heard anything, because the email goes to the email that your account is on.
All right, I tell you what I do. I went in there today to put an next support ticket in, and it wouldn't allow me. It said something like it's
You have to go to the chat room here on Zoom and look for the actual link. It's onlyfive.com/support.
Okay.
Okay. It's in the chat room. And if I don't see anything in there, I'll message you and we'll see where we can get you taken care of. Okay.
It's pretty simple, you know. It's just my it's just my name plus the number
You
7.
don't put it out here because that's personal information. Just put in the support form and we will take care of it for you.
All right. Okay.
Thank you.
Okay.
Janet, I know you've been getting closer and closer to your camera every few minutes. You got to unmute, Janet.
Bottom left-hand corner. Plus, while we're waiting for Janet, everybody remember that in the YouTube channel, we do have how-to videos back there on how to maneuver the site, how to get to the support page. So feel free to go in there and take a look at those videos. They're short, 5-7 minute long, on specific topics, just to help you guys out.
Okay, go ahead, Janet.
Hi, dear family. I have one statement and one question. Bitcoin Queen, I loved the video you put out. It explained everything in a really good way. Thank you. My question.
You're welcome.
Yes, appreciated it so much. My question, what does it mean when it says free? Because several in my group are saying free. And how do you make that happen or not make
that
it
means
happen?
That means they have not paid. Okay. And what that means is, as their sponsor, aka leader, you need to reach out to them by email, or if you find them in the chat group, tell them, hey, we need to get you taken care of. If for some reason they paid and they tell you they paid, make sure they fill in a support ticket and we will verify that and upgrade them to pro.
Thank you for the answer.
Yep. Thank
Good
you.
night. Thanks for all you do.
Thanks for the video too. You guys were the first two to do one.
I know.
Cash Queen.
Hi, I just want to say I'm really super excited about all the hyperlines. I mean, that just blows my mind.
Those aren't
quickly,
nothing.
Yeah, I know you'll be creating some other color lines and we'll just all be blown away again. So it's good.
We'll be rainbow. I don't know.
Yeah, we'll be the rainbow color team or something like that, right?
Diversity.
Okay.
Yep.
Diversity.
Absolutely.
Equality and inclusion.
My question is actually about KYC requirements.
Yes.
What all are you looking for?
The KYC part of this will be handled by a third-party company that we're partnering with. And it will be, you guys have all heard of them. I'm not going to mention their name just yet, but you guys have all heard of them, and they are very secure, and they will take care of all your KYC, and we'll just leave it at that because I can't talk about that yet.
Okay, what happens if you have a situation where you're like basically trying to stay off the radar and hidden, that kind of thing? In other words, like you haven't updated your driver's license.
Okay. Then they may have a problem with it, so you'll have to talk with them about what other alternatives you can use.
Man.
Okay.
And go pay
What
your
about
ticket.
putting it in a business account though for her?
She can do that if she's got a business, and she can open a business with no ID.
Man.
That
How
is
about
something I would.
How about a corporation instead?
Whatever you have to do as far as that's concerned, I would have to tell you because I'm not a financial advisor. But if you have a business, you can open a business with no ID.
Okay.
What else? How about a corporation instead? Whatever you have to do as far as that's concerned, I would have to tell you because I'm not a financial advisor. But if you have a business, or a business consultant, I would have to tell you to consult with one in your area.
Right.
Okay, all right. Now, the next question I have real quick too is I seen on your question and answer or the FAQ section that you can sponsor your own self, okay? That you can do that. But then I got kind of confused that it said that that you can only have like one account under your name. Is that correct or not correct?
No, you can sponsor yourself. You would have to set up a new email, a new profile, and use your
Right.
original positions link.
Right, okay. All right, very good. Okay, and then with the W-2 or the W-9, it's so you have to, anybody to be in this program, they have to basically be a citizen of a country, correct?
For
They
the
have to show-
W-2 and the I-9, for those of you who are trying to stay off the grid, you will be having alternative ways of payment.
Okay, all right. So Bitcoin, et cetera. Okay, perfect, thank you.
All right, Wes.
Okay, I got two questions.
Okay.
The first one is the green and orange lines.
Yes.
There's 200 or 100 positions. Do they go to the bottom of the matrix, the company matrix?
Remember,
Position?
when you get your green lines, they go to the beginning of that round. Okay. So they keep that specific round momentum high. The orange lines will go all the way back to the beginning, which is round one, cycle one.
Okay, because I'm trying to understand how it's going to boost the cycling time.
Okay, imagine if you had 1,000 people who joined after you.
Right.
You're gonna cycle. So if you cycle, that means somebody else is gonna cycle that was in before you. And that process is gonna repeat. And the more lines or positions that we have coming into cycle one, round one, means the faster the people who are there will cycle into round two.
Okay, so all of these are going to the bottom of the company matrix.
Correct.
Okay. And the second one, I don't want to be negative or anything, but I've heard you say that the $5 pay for it's only 5 membership.
Yes, it pays for the membership as well as you being in the program. The membership is literally a bonus, the value for your $5.
Okay, so how do we get paid our commissions then?
They get paid through a processor once we start that process.
So it's part, I guess it's part of the membership then?
Yes.
Okay, thank you.
Yep. Go ahead, Michael. I see you've been waiting patiently.
Me? Yes. Michael Claassen? Yes. Because there's several Michaels, I think, on the meeting today.
Michael from Germany.
All right. This is me. Right. Very excited about. I'm just 2 days inside this program. My main question is right now, I figured out that if you aren't a member, you can still use the shops, the fun sites, the things like that. Why do I have to be inside the program, the membership program of $5? It's only for the financial abundance. The other are all the bonuses which I get if I'm a free member or not.
Yes, you get the access to use those even if you're not a member. The reason we did that was because that will allow people who are not members to come in and check out our program. Okay, if you guys have heard the story about the gentleman who saved $600 a night on his hotel, he figured that out before he was even a member. And then when he saw the benefits, he's bringing in quite a large number of people.
Oh, you use it as a bait then?
Yeah, kind of, sort of. I don't like using the word bait, but yeah.
I don't either.
It's the invitation.
It's incentive.
Okay, what will happen with other languages? We need translation. Will you translate the site with the flags on the right with Google Translation? I need German and Greek ASAP.
Okay, we will I have somebody who can put that on there for me. And as soon as I can activate it, I'll make sure I let you know.
Because we are working on that very professional. We are doing ourselves our own Zoom meetings, and we are gathering. I'm together with my team members, our head of Greece and other countries which are from the Middle East.
Okay.
And we will
Mike-
bring it out very, very wide.
Michael, when if you're using Google Chrome, have you tried
Yes,
using the
I'm using
translator
Google
that's
Chrome.
listed? And is the translator doesn't work for German, or?
We want you to take over the responsibility because other sites are doing this as well. We are working also on other projects and we are very successful there also. But we would like you to implement on the right side or wherever there is space for you, flags from different countries. And so everybody, a newcomer, because there are many people who don't know very good English. Or so we can reach out to those who speak Greek or German. I'm right now representing these two countries mainly, and we want to act fast.
Okay, I will see how quickly we can get in there. And like I said, you'll be one of the first ones to know.
Okay, we'll have an appointment on the 9th of July. We'll talk about this and be both together.
Okay. I thought I
Yeah,
recognized your name. I saw it on my appointment schedule. Thank you.
All right. See you then
That's
on the 9th.
awesome. That is really awesome.
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay. Thanks very much for your help and your support, and keep up the good work.
Thank you. We will.
All right.
Not to interrupt, but if you need any translating help with German, I could help out.
Okay. Leon. Go ahead and unmute yourself.
Hey, how's it going?
How's it going?
So I got two questions.
Yep.
One question is, I know this is like really early, but how will we receive large funds like $88,000?
You will have it in your back office. Go ahead. Go ahead.
Does all the money come from a bank or how is this?
It will come from a bank. We have several ways that you can receive it. You can do direct deposit. You can do wire transfer. We will have other options. And once we unlock that part of our program, you'll be able to pick what option you want. Now, remember, you don't always have to take all the money out. It is secure. It is not going anywhere. If you want to take $10,000 or aka $9,999 a month out so that you can fly under the radar like Cash Queen wants to do, then you can do it that way and you just request it. Once the payment process starts, you will be able to request funds in whatever amount as often as you like.
Okay. And I just got one more question. So I noticed that the day span to get my first two within the matrix took about 3 to 4 days in the beginning, but now it's taking like 5 or 6 days. And so the more accounts that created, does that mean that it will take longer to cycle because of the addition of new accounts?
No, it's actually the exact opposite. What that's going to do is it's going to cause you to move faster. Why it slowed down was because the people getting in and the positions being purchased also slowed down. So I've put it in the chat group multiple times, and it says, there's a little quote I put in there it says, the more we grow, the faster we go. So the more positions that come in, the faster you cycle. It's literally that simple. You will not cycle until your matrix is full. When your matrix is full, you cycle. So the faster we can fill that, the faster you move to the next spot.
Gotcha. Thanks.
Thank you. Asia. I know I better have said that right. She looks like she's about to come on and tell me something.
No, you said it perfect. That was perfect.
Okay.
Okay, my two quick questions, because one of them tied to the gentleman that was just talking, but the first one, is it in the FAQs of if I want to buy like let's say I refer somebody but they don't have the money, but if I would like to take the money out of my pocket and pay their $6, is it in the FAQs of how to do that? Because I ain't even gonna lie, this girl that I tried to help her the other day, and we've been doing apps for a long time. Like I have apps that I make money with, but she didn't have the money. I sent it directly to her Cash App thinking she was gonna do it because she's never stole from me, but she did it, and she never. So under her name, it still says free because she took the money and just ran off, and she blocked me.
Okay, so here's what happens. You created the position for her, or did she create?
No, she did it because I trusted her because we've been
Okay.
doing it for a long time. So she did it.
Okay, so future reference, what happens? Do not Cash App anybody. You have a back office. Actually, you can load your back office with your own credit card.
Okay.
Or if you've cycled and you have money back there, you can transfer that money to her account. She cannot withdraw it until it reaches $100 or more, or $10 or more. We lowered it for you guys. So her $6 that you sent her, she can't touch it other than to pay for her position.
Okay.
Or you can let her go in, and here's where you take the risk. You let her go in, she stays free. We open up the global pay it forward fund pool, and somebody else will pay for her if you don't. Now, what that means is they become her sponsor as well.
Oh, okay.
Okay. So really, what we have to get away from, guys, is worrying about, now I know we have the sponsor incentive, but we have to get away from worrying about just us, ourselves, and me. Because if that person does get paid forward and becomes somebody else's sponsor, or they become sponsored by somebody else, they are still part of the cycle. They are still helping you move forward.
Okay.
I actually put a post out when we first started this that you can help your family, your friends, and even your enemies. So now that she's your $6 enemy, you can still help her out.
Okay. And my second question, it tied into that the other one that he was saying about because we don't have to refer. So does that mean that it could probably take a couple of years for us to make those cycles, cycle through to make that big income
The
if we choose
cycle,
not to refer?
the cycle is directly connected to how fast we grow. To give you an example, we talked about before, I haven't mentioned it a lot lately. We actually will do, we did basically a simulation run, and we got it to where, and this is not going to be overnight, where we could physically cycle from round one, cycle one, all the way through the whole program in 18 hours.
Wow. Okay.
But that's going to take some growth. So,
yes, sir.
Wow.
All right. So I'll go to Andrea, and we got to make these quick. The last question will be from Anna.
Hi, this is Andrea.
Yeah.
I think I'm supposed to talk now, right?
Yes.
Oh, okay. I heard you say Anna too. That sounded like, okay, is Anna going first or am I? So I didn't want to interrupt. Okay. I just wanted to say something about, so because right now it just says Bitcoin in the back office. So that's going to change to different processors as well, right? I
Yes,
just
that
wanted
whole page is going to change.
Okay. And then I just wanted, from what I was just hearing from the young lady with the problems she had with her friend, what I do, I literally just transfer the money, because I look at it this way. The more people you help, the more you're helping yourself. And what you think about, you bring about. So I think we should all think about just helping other people, because everything else is going to come to us anyways. Everybody just spent, most of the people probably just spent that $6, right? And everything else was profit. So I'm using my profit to help other people come in.
Right.
Because that's not money I spent anyways. That's money that came to me. And so maybe that's a good idea for other people to do. And because it'll help other people cycle as well. I hope that makes sense. And then if you need help with translating from English to German, I'd be willing to help out.
Okay. Thank you. All right, Alan, we need to make this one quick.
Yes. Am I to understand that you're allowing everyone to post their numbers in Telegram, but not in any other social media?
Only in our private chats. Please do not post it on your wall. Please do not post it in groups, because it is considered an income claim.
Exactly. My point is, I just rather err on the side of caution. I mean, we just kicked out that with Daisy, whatever her name was, a scammer a couple days ago. That means that anybody can really get in here, scammers can get in. And just suppose you got a hater, somebody takes a screenshot and then shows this somewhere else where someone can do some damage. My suggestion is this: you're the leader, so it's up to you. I feel there's absolutely no reason for anybody to post their figures in here to be on the side of caution. What we could just say is, look, my name is so-and-so. I just cycled to level 7 in round 4 and leave it at that. Everybody in here knows how to go to round 4 or wherever and see what level 7 pays. Just don't show any figures at all, just to cover ourselves 100%. You see what I'm saying?
We got you.
That's up to you. I thought I'd throw that out. I don't want to see anything happen to this program. This is the fulfillment of the scripture that says the wealth of the wicked is laid up for the just, and God is fulfilling that scripture through you.
Amen, brother. Amen.
Anything happened to this. So I just want to cover us with the blood of Jesus, the word of God, and common sense protection, and just do everything we can to avoid, possible blowback.
Amen.
Thank you for that. And yes, definitely it will be something we all talk about. Erica.
We've gone over the time limit.
Yes, we know. Erica O.
Just want to piggyback on something.
Wait a minute, I got to get to Anna first.
Can you hear me?
Yes.
Okay. My question is there any
You're breaking up. You're breaking up.
Okay, can you hear me now?
Now you're coming here low.
Can you hear me now?
Not really.
Okay, well, my question is there a way to make it faster when people purchase positions?
When you purchase positions, we cycle through over 100 positions or 100 transactions a minute. So they are all going through and they're really going quickly. The only time we have a problem is when your bank or your card kind of takes it slow because they're trying to check security.
Okay, because I purchased one through the balance and it took almost 48 hours to process.
Wow.
Okay, we'll have to look at that one because I don't think.
I mean, it's done now, but I was just like, wow, why did it take so long?
Yeah, it shouldn't have taken that long. So I can look into maybe something with your account or your browser. I don't know because we haven't had anybody take that long.
I think I did one on the weekend with my balance, and I think that one took until Monday to process.
Well, the weekend
So
I can see that because it goes through the bank, but
that's the quickest way to do them, through the balance.
Right. Like I said, most people, they don't have an issue.
And will you be adding a feature where we can just pay into our account balance and then purchase a position?
You can do that already.
Oh, you can? I thought you had to purchase a position or.
No, you can come in, get the position, and you can actually add money from your credit card.
And how long does that take to hit the account? It depends on the bank, right?
Correct.
Okay.
Anything else, Erica?
That's it.
Thank you. Anna.
Hello.
Hello.
Okay, so I just have a question and hopefully like I could have a way to fix it. So when I was making my account, under my account, I bought 49 positions, but I forgot to put it under my first link. But I ended up putting it under my second link. So I was wondering if there was any way I could fix that.
Okay, I need you to put in a support ticket for that at itsonly5.com/support. and we will get it handled. Understand this is the holiday weekend, so it may not happen until Tuesday, but your accounts are there and they're working, so we'll just have to make that change.
Okay, well then, thank you.
Thank you. All right, Miles and HPL. I'm not going to be able to get to your questions. Yvonne, you're the last one.
Okay.
Erica, I keep muting you because your mic is like really overpowering. All right, Yvonne, go ahead.
Okay, I just wanted to say now, suppose you have someone like that hasn't earned that much money, but remember when people are sharing with other people, that don't we have to have a minimum of at least $100 in our account in order to withdraw?
No, it's dropped down to 10 now.
$10?
Yep.
Wow.
That's
Thank
also
you.
listed in the frequently asked questions. So,
Okay, so it changed. Thank you so much.
yep, thank you. All right, guys. Again, here we go. All right, guys. So Miles, Willie, and HPL Investments, please just message me directly. I'll let you guys DM me this time because we need to get off here. We're 10 minutes late. And I know
I
Garfield.
just did it to mess with you. I don't have a question.
Oh, okay. Willie got jokes now, guys.
And you know Garfield is what?
Mr. Hammond, you know Willie's got jokes, so you know next Zoom call, I'm coming after him. We're gonna go Detroit Tiger style.
All right, boss. I got your back, boss.
All right.
Okay, everybody. No more question. The boss got to get off of here.
Yep. So Miles and HPL, I know we've been talking in Telegram, so please send me a message there. And Miles, you can get me on Telegram or on Facebook, whichever one you're on. All right. So we're going to close this out and hopefully you guys had a good night. Hopefully you're excited about the green lines and the orange lines. And once again, happy anniversary to Betsy and her husband.
Yes.
And we are out of here until next Thursday. So don't message me on Monday asking if we have anything because I'm going to be blowing shit up. Okay? Just tell me.
Ladies and gentlemen, happy 4th of July.
Happy 4th to everybody here in the U.S. And happy normal day to everybody.
The 4th of July is
Great
Monday.
call. Great
Yes,
call.
it is.
Happy 4th of July, everyone.
Happy holidays.
Well, happy
Independence
Independence Day.
Holiday.
Yeah,
And
have a
happy
good night.
Independence Day to Canada. I think it's
Happy
tomorrow.
Canada Day.
Bye,
Let's
everybody.
go.
Thank you for coming.
And I just cycled again. Woo, woo.
Yay.
That's awesome.
I did
Congratulations.
too.
See, we
I
are
cycled
actually
11
moving,
times.
guys.
Yeah.
And
Yeah,
I just want
man.
to say thank you, Sarah, for everything that you do for us.
You're welcome.
And
Thanks.
Sarah is the best. Sarah is the best.
She is.
Yeah, everybody give
Yeah.
Sarah and Lisa a big round of applause.
Yeah,
Why
yeah,
you clapping
yeah.
for yourself, Lisa?
Yeah.
She's
Good
clapping
job.
for Sarah.
And Lisa.
Support address again.
Lisa and Sarah.
Glad to see you
Yeah,
in
they're
here,
all
Lisa.
awesome.
Glad to
And
see you
big
in
shout
here.
out to Reem for finally getting on here.
What's the support address?
It's only5.com/support.
Thank you.
Yep.
See in
I
the
thought
back
that was a trick
office,
question.
positions that cycle?
I didn't hear part of that.
I was
know-
just wondering, this is Cash Queen again. I was just wondering, are we going to be able to see the positions that cycle even if they're not ours? Like, is there just going to be like an update of the numbers?
You
'Cause
will
in that
be
chat, it's like,
you will be
who
able to
cycled, who
see
cycled?
only yours. Otherwise, it is a Privacy Act violation.
Okay, gotcha.
Thank you. All right, guys. As they said in the bar, you don't got to go home, but we got to get out of here. So
When is the next meeting?
the next meeting will be
Yeah,
Thursday.
we can tell you a DJ.
I don't know what you're
Last
talking about.
call
I
for
was also a
alcohol.
bartender.
Go blue.
Last call
Go
for alcohol.
Astros.
Last call
Wait,
for
I have
alcohol.
one thing to say. There is one account on level 6.
Oh,
Hallelujah.
That's happened during
that?
this
Who's that,
too,
Elton?
just so y'all know.
No,
What
guys, that
happened,
is
Sarah?
the company position that is on level 6 now. So that company
Did that just
position,
happen, Elton?
yes, it just happened while we were on the Zoom.
Congratulations to the company.
Well, congratulations
Wow.
to you guys, because what
That's
we do
right.
with the
Okay,
company funds,
congratulations to the community.
right?
All
Because
about
what
duplication.
happens? Okay,
Hallelujah.
That's
so
good. That's really good.
and y'all really, I'm gonna mute you.
Hey,
So,
yo,
hey,
it's
You made
Elton,
it
I have a
tough.
question. So how long?
No questions. Hold on, because that position, what we do with the company position for all our haters that might be in here watching, we take the funds from that and we help purchase positions for those who can't, and we help advertise, and then we go in and we buy more positions for the company slot so that we can do that even more. So every time we get money in that account, we buy positions to help move you guys forward. We
So
don't
if there's
keep that.
any-
We're not trying to keep a profit.
So if
We
there's
want to
any
help
haters in
everybody.
there,
What I was trying to say is like for like you know how on level 1 we're there for like maybe I'm saying the average maybe 10 to 12 maybe 7 days. So on those higher levels, are the average times going to be the same or what?
The average times will completely depend, as I've said before, on how fast we grow. So if
He
we
tricked you,
start
that was the
pushing people on cycle 1, round 1, and they start moving quicker, which means we are inviting people, we are purchasing positions, we are paying it forward, we are doing all of the above. We will move much faster.
You guys,
Bitcoin
and I want
Queen,
to say that those level 1 positions, that's the ammunition. You guys, y'all don't understand. Y'all gonna make a lot of money buying those level 1 positions. That's where you're gonna make a lot of money, and it's just gonna keep just like a cyclone,
You're
avalanche.
weak, Elton. She made you answer a question.
So, yo, so if there's any haters in here,